thinking about this enslavement of children in Nigeria, and nobody's talking about it. And I'm asking the question that who will advocate for the enslaved children across Nigeria? Who will save the children who have been enslaved in various homes across Nigeria? Who will save child laborers in Nigeria? Who will advocate for them? So yeah, take care of your home front, my people. Most of these children that nobody is speaking for, that they are slaving away, most of them are orphans. Then another factor is people that are having children that they cannot train. They are just having children like number 1, 2, 3. You just be having children. You don't have any plan. You say, now God they train pikin. Now lie, no be God they train pikin. If you know fit train your pikin, they go suffer. Nothing will save them from that suffer. And another thing is, when your husband is alive, when you marry and you start having children, space the children. Don't rush to have all the children immediately, because you don't know tomorrow. Some people, they will just marry, young people, they will marry, they will have children every year. Before you know, they have 4 children. If anything happen, you are under 30, you already have 4 children to feed alone. Remember, nobody will ask of you. Your husband, children, brothers and sisters are not going to care for you. You will be on your own alone. And if you dare take one of those children and give to your blood sister, give to their father's sister, their own done. Hi everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel. If you are new to my channel, I really want to welcome you. I hope that you subscribe to my channel and also enable the notification bell so you get to know whenever I upload a new video. And I'd like to say again, thank you to every one of you who already subscribed. I really appreciate your support for me. Thank you so much. In today's video, I'm just going to do another series on my Thinking Aloud series, and I want to talk about child labor in Nigeria. And I'm just musing and asking a question. Who will advocate for the child laborers in Nigeria? Advocacy for child laborers of Nigeria. Who will rise to the occasion and halt this inhumanity going on in our country? All across Nigeria, underage children are slaving away in families, slaving away, doing the chores that even adults will find very difficult to do in a day. Children, minors, are being enslaved in Nigeria. Nigeria is a signatory to Child Act or whatever, all these United Nations, whatever, signatory to the protection of children. But inside Nigeria, there is no enforcement of any law to protect children. So who will advocate for these children? Who will advocate for children of poor parentage? Who will advocate for orphans? Who will come to the rescue of children? Every one of us who come from Nigeria know one person or the other person who had a hard upbringing, who had a difficult time being a slave to one auntie, to one uncle, to one whatsoever who came from the city and took a child from the village. I've seen this evil among evil women, that they barely ever take care of the child of another person, especially when the children are so underage and they say they want the child as a help. Like, they always want to demarcate, like there must be a boundary between you and my child. Like, there are some things I can do for you and there is some things that is beyond your reach. Like, they never, like in 8 over 10 cases, it is like this. Like, on rare occasion, you will see the one that will just take everyone like normal, and they will just have the same access to everything. But 80% of the time, it's always this demarcation. If my children are going to this private school, you cannot go to this private school that my children, even though they can conveniently afford it, you have to go to that public school. And even though they don't need you to hawk or to just labor yourself, because they can afford a lot of things. They can pay somebody to bring water, like they can use a truck, this tipper to fetch water and fill in the tank. They will want you, a small child, because just you are unfortunate to be in their care, to be slaving away. Like, they just need to make that demarcation. And even the men will be acting aloof, like they don't know what is going on under their roof, and they don't care. Like, they will just go for their business and come back. They will just be doing like kulomenta. And I don't understand where this kind of evil have come from. Why are these women this mean? You see this news that is trending all over the place. I can't even bring myself to put that kind of picture on YouTube, because the first time I talk about something like that, I actually got a strike from YouTube, because then I was new. I didn't know that you couldn't put certain things, and I got a warning. So I don't normally want to put up those pictures, but if you have not seen those pictures and you would like to see them, I have them on my Blessedom Facebook page. You can check it out there, or you can ask me. I will send it to you via email or via messenger, however possible. So yeah, what am I saying? Be careful who you leave your child with. It doesn't matter if it's your blood sister, it doesn't matter if you're your blood brother, because right under your brother's nose, the wife will deal with your child and he will not do anything. Your own blood brother, your own blood sister will do the meanest thing on this planet to their own niece, to their own nephew. So if somebody can do this to their own relation, like somebody they have a blood relation to, what will happen to people they don't know? Any random person, like sometimes they are acting like this person will never grow up. This person is ever going to be subservient to their children, and I don't know the joy that they derive in that. And I think all this wickedness, all this lack of compassion you see in Nigeria is coming from this point of view, because most people grow up under such households. 80% of Nigerians grew up under this kind of household where children are their servants, slaving away. They even do it. They come to UK, they come to America, they bring somebody and they want to enslave the person. You will be there. You are a child. You are going to school, and your mother is doing something, perpetrating evil under your own nose, and you have no compassion for your own fellow child. You are not able to think, oh, look at this child. It's not going to school. It's my mate. What's going to become of her? Somehow Nigerian children are trained to be uncompassionate to their fellow child just because they happen to be in a better position. But this thing is a moving train. Like me personally, up until the time my father died, life was good, everything. Like before my father died, I would just say I have the kind of things I like to eat and the kind of things I didn't like to eat. Like, if you want to give me egg, I will be making choices. If you want to give me tea, I will tell you the kind of tea I drink. I don't even drink I don't even drink Bonvita. I don't drink Milo. I drink Bongo, like or some kind of toffee. Like, I just be making exotic choices. I don't eat fried egg. I like to eat cooked egg, so I can remove all those kind of things. But when my father died, hey, where you want first see fried egg in the first place, who give you? When you even see the egg, anyhow they fry it, you will first of all be eating it. And I used to have a cousin of mine. She was like my age mate, and she was the last born, and they were really doting on her, even to the point that she was drinking feeding bottle of milk in primary school. And this girl, somehow she just kind of fell in love with me, and she always wanted me to be there when she's eating. And man, did I like it. But the mother was not happy. The mother didn't know what is wrong with this child. But because the mother didn't want her to starve, the mother had to allow me to come and eat. And like she doesn't want them to give me in a separate dish or something. She like the dish that they gave to her, that's the one she wants me to eat with her. And so I know that discrepancy, that line they draw. You understand? Because I've been in a situation where I was able to observe these things. I didn't go through this situation myself, because I never left my father's house. I stayed with my step grandmother, and I was even the one determining what is happening. I'm the one determining the food we will eat, and I didn't have to fetch water. In fact, one time they asked me to fetch water. When I was thinking that this water is too much, I rebelled, So I was able to do that because I was in my father's house. I was with my grandmother. She's the only grandmother I know, even though she's my step grandmother. But yeah, even if I go to farm with her, it's more like I want to keep company with her. And which kind of farm? What do I want to farm for her? I don't even know how to do big mold, not to talk of the weed. The least I can do for her is I'll go and be throwing away the weeded things. I'll go and be throwing it away or putting them together to burn it, and I will help her to carry some things, and then we will be going home. I never went through this kind of a thing, but I was in a position to observe it when I went to Lagos. And when I went to, university, when I went to youth service, just in the course of my life, I've made this experience, and I've seen from my own perspective, I think that Igbo women are worse off in this scenario. And I used to have a very good friend of mine, and the mother took a child of her brother, like just a daughter of her brother, and they were growing up together with her, and they were going to the same school that her children were going to. And I was like, wow, like this is strange, because most Igbo people, they want to make that demarcation. You will go to the public school or any school that not even a school, like a lesson whatsoever, and their child will be going to school that private bus will come and pick them up and go and put them there. It's like they don't even understand what a collective means, that everybody is going to grow up in this collective society, and whatever will make out of these small children is going to determine the kind of society you have in the end. So is this poverty mentality what you have? You want to use it to show, to prove to the other that you are more than them, that they will never be up to you, things that will never have any value in the end on the collective. And so when people have gone through all those kind of things, have seen people suffering under their roof, people not eating food while they throw away remnants of their own food, they lose compassion, they lose the ability to have empathy. And this is what the Nigerian larger society is feeling today, that people are able to commit outrageous crimes without flinching, without any conscience, because the children are being enslaved in their childhood across the homes of Nigeria. So what I want to ask is, who will campaign to end child slavery in Nigeria? Is it not time that people rose up and campaign against child slavery in Nigeria? Okay, the law is there. Is it not time that NATIF, this national organization against trafficking of human beings, is it not time that they stepped in and go around every household to make sure there is no child slaving away for adults? It is time, my people. It is time. The change we are seeking, we need to start it from our homes. See all those lazy house-born women that want to enslave other people's children, that don't want to send other people's children to school, but they will take their child to the finest school. We need to stop this evil. If you cannot do your house chore, go and look for an adult. If you don't want all the inconveniences and all the wahala that comes with staying with an adult, then help each other. Men, women, help yourself. It is time we need to stop this enslavement that is going on. Across Nigeria, children are crying out to God for justice. Across Nigeria, children have been maimed, children have been destroyed. Some, their vision, everything, their body, they have scares like armed robbers that escape lynching, just because they happen to be under your care. Be careful who you leave your child with. And if you are alive today, make sure you leave a plan for your child. Talk to them. In case if anything happens, make sure you are thinking about who will help you to look out for your children. Don't be groping in the dark. Don't be thinking that anybody have insurance of this life. Anything can happen. When my father died, my father made some plans for my mom, to take care of us. And some people, the thing just comes upon them. There is no plan. They don't even leave any legal thing for their family. Then the woman will have the children and start fighting with family, and they will collect everything from her, and there will be a lot of suffering. Take care of your home front, my people. Most of these children that nobody is speaking for, that they are slaving away, most of them are orphans. Then another factor is people that are having children that they cannot train. They are just having children like number 1, 2, 3. You just be having children. You don't have any plan. You say, now God they train pikin. Now lie, no be God they train pikin. If you know fit train your pikin, they go suffer. Nothing will save them from that suffer. There was a video or a picture that was shown that a woman wanted to stop her 8 children from crying, and they were all so hungry, and she didn't know what to do, and she started cooking stone to calm them down, that food is coming. In Igbo land we say that when there is hope of food, the hunger does not kill. And I was thinking that, okay, you don't know where your next meal is going to come, and you are having 8 children. There is nothing that will prevent the suffer that is going to face those children. And another thing is, when your husband is alive, when you marry and you start having children, space the children. Don't rush to have all the children immediately, because you don't know tomorrow. Some people, they will just marry, young people, they will marry, they will have children every year. Before you know, they have 4 children. If anything happen, you are under 30, you already have 4 children to feed alone. Remember, nobody will ask of you. Your husband, children, brothers and sisters are not going to care for you. You will be on your own alone. And if you dare take one of those children and give to your blood sister, give to their father's sister, their own done. So we need to speak up. We need to take action. If you live in a community, anybody that knows anything about people that are taking advantage of any child and they don't speak up, the thing that happened to that child will come back to you. Everybody needs to stand up. Everybody needs to speak up. Whether you are a husband, you will not be doing your hair like mumu, like you don't know what is happening under your now thunder go fire all of you now. Anybody that is committing all this evil against children, poor children, because you think nobody will speak for them. Now it is time, let us call ourselves to action. This one that is trending today, see what they did to that innocent child. Even they put for her head, they use iron in body in front, but wetin she do? What is her crime? And she's holding her own child very well, but she want to do away with the child of another person. Because why? And the worst part is her own cousin, her own blood. Just because it's not from her own body, but it is her own blood relative. Look at what she can do. Look at what this couple can do. Yeah, we need to stop all these things. And we need to start it with neighborhood watch. Yeah, everybody needs to rise up to the occasion. Now, police will listen to you. If you go and report to police, you don't have to call your name. Do it anonymous. If they know that you are not appealing to their morality, that they are doing a crime and that they will pay for it, it will start to reduce. The problem we are having is that people think this is a morality crime, that you just say it's not good, or what you are doing is not good, or God will judge you. No, it is a crime. It's a criminal activity that they are doing. They are harming an innocent child that is under their care. And if you report to the police, you save the life of that child. At the most, the child will be able to go back to the mother or to whatever poor condition is coming from. It's going to be better that you are not eating that instead of slaving away and having brutal marks, damaging somebody for life. So I think that now is the time for everybody to wake up and rise to the occasion. We are all going to be advocates for children, advocate for poor children, advocate for the vulnerable. Advocate for the vulnerable. Let everybody speak out. Speak out about your neighbor. Report to the police, to your relative. Report to the police about somebody in your village that is committing this atrocity against any child. Let us rise up to the occasion. We are the change that we seek. Enough is enough. Let everybody be the advocate for the children who are being enslaved in Nigeria. It is time for Nigeria to do its part and enforce the protection of children, just like it has signed with the United Nations. Thank you so much, my people. This is just all I want to say. If you have something to add, as always, you are very, very free. Please feel free to comment as you see fit. And I hope that you like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you very soon in another video. Bye for now. Bye.